Many websites offer calculators for divorcing parties to use to determine what their child and spousal support obligations or entitlement might be. These calculations can be risky because the answers they provide are based entirely on the income inputted by a user. Most parties default to the income listed at line 150 on their tax returns. This can lead to incorrect results depending on what source of income make up the line 150 total. This can prejudice a party. Example 1. Josh and Joe are separating after 15 years of marriage, with 2 children under the age of 18. Josh's line 150 for 2018 is $200,000. Joe's line 150 total income for 2018 is $50,000. If we only use these numbers as income for support calculations, Josh pays Joe 1. Section 3 child support in the amount of $2,793 per month. 2. Spousal support in a range of $2,034 to $3,218 per month, with a mid-range of $2,626 per month. And 3. 80% of all Section 7 expenses. The scenario is straightforward, but the website has not considered how the income inputted is calculated. Example 2. Let's assume that Josh's entire income consists only of dividend income. Dividend income reflected on a tax return is higher than the shown. That is because it is grossed up to reflect the before-tax amount that the corporation paying the dividend had to earn to remit the tax to the government before paying the after-tax profit to Roger. This means the amount listed in Roger's tax return at line 180 for non-eligible dividends is inflated and inaccurate as actual income for support purposes. Under the child support guidelines, support is calculated based on the actual dividends received, not the grossed-up amount that is used to calculate his line 150 total. In Josh's case, $200,000 of grossed-up dividends is equivalent to actual dividends in the amount of $172,414. The new number lowers Roger's income. This then lowers the child support obligation to $2,429 per month. For the calculation of spousal support, inputting this amount of actual dividends into an online calculator leads to further incorrect calculations. The calculator treats this category of income as employment income for tax purposes. If we use the same online calculator as before, Josh's spousal support would be reduced to a range of $1,379 to $2,477 per month based on the characterization of his income as being salary. Therefore, it is taxed much higher than dividends. At a salary of $172,414, Roger would have a combined tax burden, after accounting for deductions, in the amount of $48,088. Example 3. If Josh received the entirety of his $172,414 in non-eligible dividends, his tax burden is $28,790. Because the spousal support calculation includes the taxes paid by both parties. This changes the range of support because of the lower tax burden. Josh's spousal support range increases to between $2,226 to $3,431 per month, which is quite different from his spousal support obligations when the $172,414 is treated as salary by the online calculator. This is a difference of paying spousal support in the amount of $2,034 to $3,218 in Scenario 1, $1,379 to $2,477 on Scenario 2, and $2,226 to $3,431 on Scenario 3. Online calculators are not reliable in providing accurate calculations for support. Example 4. Let's assume Josh's entire income of $200,000 is from capital gains. Capital gains receive preferential tax treatment in that only half of the capital gain received by a party are subject to tax. As a result, when calculating actual income, the entirety for capital gains only includes half the actual amount of capital gains received by the party. As a result, unlike dividends, capital gains must be grossed up to reflect the actual cash amount of capital gains received by the party, as the amount on the tax return is too low. If Josh's line 150 income of $200,000 consists entirely of capital gains, his actual income for support purposes is equivalent to $400,000. This significantly changes his support obligations. Child support would be $5,433 per month. and spousal support would range from $11,589 to $14,040 per month. As an example too, when we looked at dividends, the numbers did not account for the preferential tax treatment of capital gains, but instead inputted income as salaried income. This then creates an incorrect tax rate for income, leading to inaccurate results. Had Josh and Joe used an online calculator, Joe could potentially agree to receive monthly spousal support some $5,000 less than she could perhaps be otherwise entitled to. Online calculators can be useful for doing very quick and simple calculations. However, given their simplistic programming and failure to account for the different tax treatment of various sources of income, online calculators can potentially provide entirely incorrect results. At Mincher Komen, our lawyers have significant experience in the often complex area of calculating income for support purposes. We engage in twice-per-year training in calculating income for support purposes, and we pride ourselves on our deep understanding of all the factors that go into determining proper and accurate support entitlement and obligations.